So I think it's safe to say at this point that most people watching this video, at the very least, have heard of the name Millie Bobby Brown. For those of you guys that aren't really aware, Millie got her big break when she was featured on the show Stranger Things. I've never really been too into that show, but I do understand that it's a bit of a cultural phenomenon at this point, so that is really where she got her big break, and she became kind of a household name. And if my memory serves me correct, it was around a year and a half to 2 years ago when these rumors started circulating about her and the rapper Drake, who at the time was already in his mid-30s, having a bit of an inappropriate relationship, okay? They were saying that Drake was texting her every day, that Drake was trying to give her advice, and kind of be like the mentor she could lean on as a young budding star in the entertainment industry, but definitely still pretty inappropriate activity for a man in his mid-30s to be having with a young teenage girl. Well, fast forward to 2021, and Millie Brown is now 17 years old. But now this other guy is being exposed. His name is Hunter Echo, because apparently these two were dating last year when Hunter was 20 years old and Millie Bobby Brown was only 16. Here's a couple of pictures of them, okay? In this first one, they're obviously doing some sort of couple stuff. He's kissing her on the cheek. This next one, just a little selfie, you know, some more pictures of them together. Another little kissing picture, just stuff you would see a couple do, but definitely inappropriate for someone who's 20 years old dating a 16-year-old. I mean, that's not even legal. And I can already see the comments now, oh, a 4-year difference, a 4-year age gap is really not that big of a deal. And don't get me wrong, if someone's like 30 and they're dating someone who's 26, yeah, that's obviously not a big deal. But just coming from the perspective of a 24-year-old man, a guy who's in his 20s and he's interested in a girl who could be a sophomore in high school is really fucking weird. I mean, that is really just not okay activity to me. And last year, these two were actually allegedly living together for 8 months. My immediate thought is, where the fuck are her parents, and why don't they give a shit? I understand that she's some big famous superstar, but that's no excuse to be a shit parent and allow her to do whatever the fuck she wants. Either way, this information seemed to be news to everyone, even Millie Bobby Brown's stans out there, because they're apparently keeping this relationship under wraps, but now that he has been exposed, he took to his Instagram Live last night to get off a couple of Q&As, to answer a couple of questions the fans had, and he let out this disgusting piece of information.
Well, that child knew how to suck dick.
She did. She did. She knew how to suck that dick.
I mean, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? I don't know if he was under the influence of some sort of alcohol, if this was the case of drunk words being sober thoughts, but this guy really took to his Instagram Live to laugh about hooking up with a 16-year-old. I mean, just put the handcuffs on him now. What the fuck? He's out here fist bumping his friend. He's out here laughing his ass off. Doing this all for 567 viewers. I mean, what a fucking idiot. But just wait, guys, because it's about to get a lot worse.
She ate that ass and sucked that dick. She did everything.
I don't want to hear this shit.
She ate that ass and sucked that dick.
Okay.
Wow, dude, you're such a badass for bragging about your crimes. I mean, to me, it's like, just take this dude to jail right now. I mean, why do we continue to make these types of people famous? I mean, I know he's only really TikTok famous, which really doesn't even count in most cases, but Jesus Christ. The abundance of sick fucks out there really makes me scared to ever have a daughter in this life. And I also want to make it very clear that I'm not blaming Millie Bobby Brown at all in this situation. If anything, I want to hold her parents accountable and this fucking freak on the screen right here.
Like a duck, like a big duck and their baby ducks. You just follow. Whatever the top thing is, you just follow. You guys don't know that. You guys do not know the story of anything.
Oh yeah, we don't know the story of you being an absolute creep and then admitting to it on your Instagram Live. I mean, to me, this type of picture should already be enough to do him in. Kissing a minor on camera. I mean, really, what the fuck is going on here, guys?
There's no lawsuit at all. I was living in Millie's house for 8 months. How the fuck is there a lawsuit? Her mom and dad knew about everything.
There he admits to this shit. He says her mom and dad knew about everything. I mean, I'm just getting sicker by the minute.
Someone said I kissed her ass, bro. I ate her ass.
They fucking shoved coffee up each other's ass. Let's be real.
What the fuck is going on, guys? They're talking about a minor this way.
Definitely be screen recorded and used against you.
You can't because it was all from her parents. So good luck, sweetheart.
That doesn't matter, bro. You literally just boasted about statutory.
Yeah, so this guy's stance pretty much just seems to be, I did it. I messed around with a minor, but it's all good because her parents were cool with it. I don't know how that's gonna hold up in the court of law, my guy. I mean, you might be in some trouble here, and I really hope you are. But if we have seen from any recent court cases, I'm talking about Drake Kimpana, I'm talking about EDP, a lot of these guys are getting off with a slap on the wrist, and it's absolutely disgusting. I did want to do my due diligence to kind of talk on this topic and kind of shed some light upon this. Like I said, no shade towards Millie Bobby Brown. She's just a victim in this situation. I mean, when you're 16 years old, you don't really know what the fuck is going on. You're very easily influenced, you're very impressionable. And I can only imagine that's magnified like times 1,000, being in her position and probably having all these grown men in her DMs and, hitting her up and wanting to have intimate relationships with her. It really is sick, predatory behavior. It's disgusting. I mean, there's not really much else to say about it. Let me know what y'all think about this situation down below. As always, I do want to thank you guys for watching and subscribing today. As y'all know, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman. There's some other freaks out here that need to get covered, so I'm out. Peace, guys.